What about it's Dancer, and these are my top 10 vanilla memories. The memories that made me stay with this game all the way to Warlords. Just amazing. But on some quick news, patch 6.1 has hit the PTR. Link to that is in the description. Let's get it going with number 10. So I did some digging on my hard drive and I found this clip. Man, I'm surprised I still had this clip. At number 10, level 60, hitting that first level cap. Man, what a rush that was. You fought and you fought, you got through the plague lands, went to the snow, you went to the mountain. When you hit level 60, that sense of accomplishment hit you, and you knew. Really, actually, you didn't really know anything. You had no idea what was going on. It was that new that we didn't know what was next. It was like, oh, what do we do now? Oh, you get ready for Molten Core. That's what you do. You get ready to go raiding, and that's another experience. Eventually, we'll get there. But man, look at what the game used to look like. Look at that. The first add-ons, combat text. Look at that. Oh, look at those old talents. Oh, so much good. So much good times. So much fun. At number 9, we have gear sets. We had to start somewhere, and this is where it started. I think the most original ideas that Blizzard ever came out with was these gear sets. Why? These sets showed what status you had and where your progression was. Nowadays, you run around and everyone looks the same, and the only way you can tell the difference is by the color of their item. Everything looks the same. What happened to the originality? Between my dungeon set and now the tier 1 set that I'm wearing currently, man, completely different, night and day. This is where it started. This started all the tier gear that we all have come to know and love. Number 8, BLACKROCK Mountain. This has so many memories I must have spent. At level cap, I lived at this mountain. So many dungeons compact into one spot. So much lore. Man, this is crazy. Remember this chain? Remember this stupid ass chain? Man, remember this jump? You had to come up here if you wanted to go to Upper BLACKROCK Spire, or to go to Blackwing Lair. You had to make this stupid jump. Yeah, that jump. You had to make that jump to get to the instance. Are you kidding? If we had that now, do you know how many people would cry to the forums and they would make the ledge bigger? That ledge is the way it is for a reason. You had to jump. Remember this jump? You had to jump all the way down into the lava, and I jumped too far because you know how long it's been since people had to run to instant locations. Oh my goodness. Remember this little ramp that led you to Molten Core? This brings back a lot of memories. I wish it was like this again. Maybe it will be someday. Do you know this tunnel? I think you do. Number 7. The Deep Run Tram. This was one of the ways that we went from Stormwind to Ironforge, or vice versa. What? We don't have that today? Man, I remember getting on this train, just riding it back and forth, waiting for someone to whisper me so we can group up and go up to Stratholme and kill undead. That's what I remember. That's why I had to put that on this list. Man, it created unity among the server. You knew people on the server. I don't even know people on the server anymore. And now that we're combined in other servers, man, it's just hard to know people unless you add them to your friends list. And even then, man, I don't know. It is what it is. But back in the day, this tram got you places. you met new people. At number 6, the Crossroads. If you wanted to cause havoc back in the day and you were bored, you went here. You took the ship to Ratchet, rode up to the Crossroads, started killing guards, and waited. World PvP. This was the place to be. Oh my man, so much chaos happened here. So many honor kills, so many deaths. Man, this was a blast. The Crossroads was a blast. Now, went up and down in rank because if you back then, things called civilian NPCs, you killed them, you lost honor points. You don't have that now. You just roll into a town and kill everything. But back in the day, you wanted to go kill some horde, came to the Crossroads. This was the place to be. Has that nostalgia hit you yet? Oh, don't worry. If it hasn't, it will. We got 5 to go. We're gonna go on a trip. And if you're for the horde, this next place you should know very well, especially if you're a rogue. We're gonna go to a little town. It's south of Stormwind. People hang out there. As a rogue, you come out, you sap them, or you kill them, and then it's on. Now why could that be? Because there's always a bunch of Alliance players around. Back in the day, we hung out at Goldshire. The reason Goldshire's above the Crossroads, look at this. Look at all the people here. Why are there still people here? I don't know. This is Warlords. There's no reason to come to Goldshire other than the fact that people enjoyed what they had back in the day. Causing havoc, messing with other people, that was fun. That's what people enjoyed about the vanilla era. That is what they loved. What we didn't love is this road. Now, if you leveled a human or any other class and you came to do the quest here in Elwyn Forest, you know this run. You probably know this run by heart. Why? Because they're probably one of the most famous elites in the history of World of Warcraft. This guy, Hogger. Oh my god, back in the day you needed a full group to kill this guy. The spawn time on his minions fast, it sucked. This guy sucked. But it was still fun at the same time. Hogger, props to you, man. You're still kicking after all this time. Challenge modes today is what it is, based off of a 45-minute Baron run of Strathholm on the undead side. This was the original challenge mode. You came in here to prove if you had the gear and the skill to attempt your first raid, to attempt to go in the Molten Core and do something. Doesn't mean you would succeed, but you were on the upper echelon of ready and not ready. You came in here to get that Crimson Hat and a chance to kill the Baron and take his mount. I have the mount. I have the hat. I accomplished the 45-minute Baron run. I accomplished the first challenge mode. What have you done in your WoW career? Number 2 is the DEFIAS Brotherhood story arc. We're back on the Alliance side. We're in Westfall. Entering this zone. Beginning this quest. Man, you went on a journey around the entire zone. And you felt yourself being wrapped up in the story. You weren't instantly teleported to places. You don't have a flying mount. You had to run around this entire zone, which I believe helped. It helped you experience what the developers and what the writers wanted you to get out of this zone. And then it ended by sending you to probably one of the best dungeons ever created, the Dead Mines. This place set the bar to where we are today. Now, if that's the bar, some dungeons completely just sucked. There's I don't know. It's obsolete, shouldn't have even been put into the game. And then others went above the bar, which is what we expect as, the payer. We want, as the consumer, we want something better than what the bar is set at. Anything less than what the DEFIAS Brotherhood story arc did, it's not enough. It's not enough. They could have done more. This could have been easily number one. But I think it's well placed. Because anyone asks me, hey, what was your favorite dungeon ever? The Dead Mines is going to be probably the first thing I think of. Man, so much fun in here. So much fun. And what could possibly beat this story arc? Yeah, y'all probably guessed it. At number 1 is Onyxia. This encounter, some people completed before completing the first raid, which was Molten Core, and before even seeing Ragnaros, people killed this dragon. Why was it that easy? Hell no. This is before add-ons. You had to listen. Now some people probably add add-ons, but they were difficult to figure out how to put up. But if you listened, you could kill this dragon. If you listened. If you had bad connection, you probably caused a whole raid to wipe. Because you probably got knocked into the whelps. There were whelps all over the place. And if you don't remember that, and you played in the vanilla era, man, I don't know. If this wasn't fun, having 39 other people working together to kill something, I don't know what else you can say. But this is where the bar was set and made rating what it is today. Well, that's my top 10. Any memories that you have had that weren't on this list, put them in the comments below. Again, I am Dancer, and until next time, peace.